Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and as you can see by the title, today is going to be all about buying your first home. I haven't officially bought my first home yet, but I'm in the process of it and I just started, and I kind of wanted to film this series or just, I don't know, a few videos on, you know, kind of the process of everything and how everything works and what to expect, what not to expect, I guess. So I'm starting at the very beginning because I just kind of started the process of buying my first home. So yeah, if you guys want to know what I'm gonna say, then just keep on watching. Okay, so this started a few months ago. I decided that I should buy a house, and before that I always thought I should rent, you know, get my credit up, and kind of just, you know, rent either apartment or a condo. But my mom, she's actually a real estate agent, and she kind of steered me in the direction to not go that way, because it's kind of just wasting your money, and your money's not like going towards, you know, you owning anything. It's basically just out there in the air. So my mom was always like on me, like, hey, I think you should buy a house, you need to buy a house, you need to buy a house. And I really didn't want to listen to her for the longest time, because like, I guess for me, I don't know if it's for everybody, but like buying a house is like a huge thing, and it's like kind of seems impossible almost. So I was just like, I think I need to stay the apartment around, because I'm like, I don't make buku money, I don't have the best job in the world, so I just never thought I could really do it. But come to find out, you know, with a few steps that you take, you can actually buy your home, and it's not as difficult as I thought it would be. For me, I guess what worked best for me is, there's a couple steps that I did before I officially decided that I wanted to purchase a home. The first thing is a savings account. I've always been a pretty good saver and, you know, save my money and everything, but saving it, like, I have actually two different savings accounts. I have like a regular savings account, and I have my savings account for specifically for my home, and I always put money aside. I kind of figured out how much do I make a year, or how much do I make a month, and how much do I want to put away specifically for that house, so that I can eventually, you know, be able to put a down payment on a house, closing costs, any other fees, or, you know, anything else that comes along with buying a house. So I started that, you know, a while ago, started saving my money to go towards my home. So that is, you know, I'm still doing that. I'm still saving, because I haven't bought a house yet, so I'm still saving that money. And the other thing is working on your credit. Credit score is one of the most important things. Without good credit, I'm not gonna say without it, I mean that's I don't know, I'm kind of go back and forth with it, but you know, that is one of the main things that these lenders or banks look at whenever it comes to buying a home, is your credit. And for me, for the bank that I chose, or the lender that I chose, you had to have a credit score of at least like 625, I believe, or 630, something like that. And if you didn't have that, then, you know, you would have to have like a cosign or something like that. And for me, I don't have a cosigner. Nobody would be able to cosign for me. So I had to make sure that my credit score was high enough to be able to purchase a home. Thank God that it was. But yeah, so that's basically the two main things that are really important. Make sure you don't have any outstanding like loans or like collections. Anything that's in collections, you want to get that out of collections. You want to basically have a clean slate, so whenever you submit all of your stuff to the lender or the bank, everything lines up and everything is perfectly fine. Let's see, so once I got to the point where I felt like everything was in line, my credit score was good, I had a savings account, I had nothing in collections, I had no, you know, I wasn't behind on any payments of anything, of my loans or anything, which I don't really have any loans. I have a car loan, but that's about it. I don't have any school loans. I kind of just paid for my school, you know, in full pretty much. So no school loans, which is great. I paid off all of my medical bills, which I had tons and tons and tons, and it took a while, but I did it. And so basically for all that stuff, you kind of just have to have patience with everything. I know, like, you just want to go ahead and just do it, but it's hard. It's not easy to get yourself to a point where, you know, your financial situation looks good and presentable for the lenders. But anyway, so once I talked to my mom, I was like, hey, I have everything in order, I believe. I have, you know, my credit score looks good, you know, everything looks good to me. So I need to be like in contact with a lender or somebody to, you know, see if I could get pre-approved for a loan, for a home loan. And so she's like, okay, perfect. So she got me connected with a lender, and what he asked for is a whole bunch of stuff, which is like, I don't even know if I have this stuff anymore, but he needed, since I don't remember what type of loan I'm getting. I think it's HIMDC or something like that. I don't know. I'll put it on the screen here because I totally forgot what it's called. I think it's 2 different types of loans that I'm getting, but I can't remember, and so I'll just insert them. But so he asked for my 2014, 2015, and 2016 W-2s and tax returns. I needed 2 months of previous month's bank statements. That's a tongue twister. So I had to submit those, and I needed 2 paychecks, my last 2 paychecks, just so you can prove income. So I did submit all that, and basically what the lender is looking for, or I guess to see how much you get approved for, or how much your loan would get approved for, depends on how much you make. So you could make, I don't know, $100,000 a year and, you know, get a pretty good home, or decent, you know, priced home. But, you know, just depending on whatever, if you don't make that much money, you're you know, the most that they'll approve you for is not the best, if that makes sense. So yeah, it really just depends on that, of how much they approve you is how much you make. And then the other factors come in, which is like your credit score and blah 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 blah. So I submitted all of my paperwork. It took about 2 weeks for them to process it and to figure out like if I'm approved or not approved, or what do I need to do? Do I need to submit anything else? Am I missing any paperwork? Am I good? So that took a while, but I did find out that I did get approved for a home loan, which is great, and I'm doing it all by myself, which is kind of scary, but you know, kind of cool in the same way, because I'm the most independent person you'll probably ever meet. So I get to start looking for homes, which is so weird. My younger sister keeps telling me that I need to find like a completely ratchet, raggedy house for just the minimum price, and then take the rest of my loan and, you know, create what I want my house to really look like. So I don't know, we'll see, but I'm just so excited to start this journey and this process. But that's pretty much all that I did, and it seemed like it was going to be way harder to get approved or pre-approved or whatever for a loan than it actually was. You know, once I actually started the process, but beforehand, like getting everything in order, now that was hard. That was very hard. But once everything was in order and I submitted my stuff, it was like super fast, which I was just so surprised about. But I'm glad it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. But you know, I do have my mom helping me, since she is a real estate agent, so she can talk to the lenders or whoever, making sure nobody's like gypping me or nobody's, you know, taking advantage of me, which is great. So I'm just so happy that I have her to help me out. But it's very important, I think, to get a real estate agent or a realtor to help you, because, you know, I didn't even know all the terminology and stuff that comes with buying a home, and, you know, all these big words that these people are using, they're kind of scary. And it's like, I don't know, for me, sometimes I feel like when people are talking to me about the home stuff, like, I don't know, I kind of feel stupid, because I'm like, in my head I'm thinking, I really don't know what that means, but I'm just gonna act like, oh, not my head, oh, okay, yeah, cool. But in my back of my head, I'm like, I don't know what that means. So that I have my mom there helping me, it's just so much better, because she can like translate for me what they're actually saying into human terms. So it's great. But yeah, I'm just so excited to start shopping for homes. And I'm crossing my fingers, hopefully I get everything in order by this year and I have my home. Hopefully I'm planning on buying a house in the next like month and a half. We'll see. And then do a whole bunch of reconstruction on it. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna buy a house yet, a condo. Haven't really decided. It just depends. We'll see. But nevertheless, I'm super excited. So I will make sure to keep you guys updated, and make a few other videos about, you know, the house process and how it's going, or what things that I've run into. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I hope you guys like this video. Leave down in the comments below if you have any questions for me. I would be happy to answer them for you guys. And I will see you in the next video. Bye guys. Trying to get laundry detergent and we're in the clothes section. I almost said the food section. Well, wait, let me see if they have any black long sleeve shirts.